Good afternoon and welcome to the Scott Northern Wake Campus Gym for Day 2 of the Eagles Veterans Classic. Today, Wake Tech women's basketball wraps up the weekend against East Georgia State College Bobcats. I'm Jonathan Hudson and I'm glad to bring you today's broadcast. Wake Tech is 1-4 after falling 66-57 to Middlesex Community College yesterday. The Eagles mounted a valiant comeback, but execution down the stretch and turnovers saw the Colts take the victory. Wake Tech's lone victory of 2025 came on the road, 70-61 against Howard Community College. Aviana Ward, Unique Cook, and Nashia Williams had great games yesterday against the Colts and were key parts in the Eagles' late push. For the Bobcats, they entered today's game on a 2-game win streak with a 3-2 overall record after beating CCBC Catonsville 83-45 yesterday. Through their first 4 games, Todd J. Hall is clearly their standout player, averaging 18.5 points per game, shooting 50% from the floor, and also the team high 9 made threes. The next closest Bobcat is Asante Porter. Let's take a break and meet the starting lineups brought to you by Aaron, our PA announcer.
At guard number 3, Tajay Hawks. At guard number 15, Asante Porter. At forward number 25, Jeremy Calloway. At guard number 32, Aaliyah Haley. And forward number 34, Desiree Davis. The head coach of Bobcats is John Hawks. And now, the starter for your Wake Tech Eagles. Starting at guard versus the Rebels and now number 3, Ward. At guard versus the North Carolina, Unique Cook. At guard, Salvador Broncos for North Carolina 15, Salvador Williams. At guard, Richard Salvador Broncos for North Carolina 24, Cassidy Mason. And second guard, Salvador Broncos for North Carolina 25, Cynthia Rockman. This is the coaches of Wake Tech, George Overton and Letitia Harkin, and the coach of your Eagles in 17 is Alonzo Webster.
Thank you, Aaron, for those starting lineups. You heard them. And we'll see what the Eagles can do against the Bobcats. The Bobcats have been the best team in this jamboree this weekend, for sure. So far, from what I've seen all 4 teams. Bobcats certainly the best. The East Georgia State College Bobcats are in gray with green trim. Your Wake Tech Eagles in white with the blue numbering. The tip goes to Locklear. Locklear, immediate turnover. That was a bad pass, another bad pass, but the ball stays with the Bobcats. The turnover taken away by Asante Porter. Haney to inbound it. Haney to Porter. Porter with the floater. Missed everything. Out of bounds. It will be Eagles basketball. The overall between these two teams. They played against each other last November where the Bobcats won 100-49. In the loss, Locklear and Mason combined for 10 points. So that's the last meeting of these two teams. You see Williams with it. Nashia Williams pass off the mark, almost stolen again by Porter. Again, keys to this game, rebounding, limit turnovers, and get a fast start for the Eagles to get a victory here. Locklear thought about the 3, instead passes it off the jumper, no good from Mason. The putback by Ward, no good. Rebound by Cook. The 3, short. That was Williams. Mason with the rebound. Mason back to Ward. Ward steps into a jumper. Got it to go. Ward puts Wake Tech on the board for the first points of this one. 2-0 early stages. You see Malia Haney with the ball. Haney gets in the middle. That is Hawes. Hawes averaging 18 points a game for the Bobcats. The three off the mark from Haney. Rebounded by Hawes. Up and in. That is Collins. Correction, that's Desiree Davis for the two. Great shot from her up off the window. Pass into Cook. Unique Cook picks up her dribble in the corner. Cook bumped by Davis.
Bobcat foul is on number 34, Desiree Davis. That is her first personal, team first.
Williams and the Ward. 18 on the shot clock. Mason has it in the middle. Hand off to Locklear up top. Locklear back to Williams for the spot up jumper. Got it. Hawes driving. Stop, pop, shot, short. Rebounded by Ward. The Eagles take it the other way. Ward driving. Double teamed. Passing to Cook. Cook up off the window. No. Rebound. Fought for. Out of bounds. Possession stays with the Eagles. Substitution early. We have Christina Collins in as well as Hannah Howard. Michaela Tanner in the game as well for the Bobcats. The step into a three from Cook. Missed off the right iron and goes out of bounds. Bobcats basketball. It will be Howard to inbound it to Tanner for East Georgia. East Georgia State out of Swainsboro, Georgia. Elevated shot, not a great one from Howard. Howard maybe blocked on the way. Good rebound, though, and the Bobcats corral it. The three straight away doesn't go for Collins. Rebounded by Cook. Cook to Ward. Ward bumped, and that will be a foul against Christina Collins, the 5'8" sophomore guard from Ringgold, Georgia. Commits the infraction. Your Eagles with the 4-2 advantage. 2 minutes and 48 seconds into this one. Mason, spot up jumper. Count it. Eagles lead increases to 4. Now Tanner with it up top. Tanner to Collins. Collins swings it all the way to Nahala Clark. Tough shot, Clark blocked. Now the drive up and not in. That was Tanner for the Bobcats, who will now go to the line to shoot 2.
Eagles foul on the court. That's their first personal, team first. Number 35.
First personal against Cook. First foul of the game going against Wake Tech, and the free throw is good from Tanner. Wake Tech still searching for their first home victory of the season. Tanner true on both her free throws. Eagles will try to respond. 6-4 Wake Tech leads early stages first quarter. Last game of the Eagles Veterans Classic. Locklear for 3. In and out. Williams fighting for the basketball. Now Ward up and in and one for Iviana Ward. Evie with a great play there. She'll be rewarded with a basket and a trip to the free throw line. Free throw no good. Foul going the other way. That's against Cook. 8-4 here, 6:20 left in the first quarter. Wake Tech leads East Georgia State. You see Nahala Clark with the basketball at the top of the key. Clark swings it over to Tanner. Tanner inside the scrubs. Down low, the pass off the mark from Howard. Ashira Carroll in the game for Wake Tech. Ashira Carroll, a sophomore center, 6'3" from Greenville, North Carolina. Mason driving, kicks it out to Williams. Williams gets a pass into Ward. Ward with the easy teardrop jumper. The lead is 6 for your Eagles. Driving down the lane and a nice hop step layup from Tanner. Tanner answers. With 5.5 to play here in this first quarter. Mason, baseline jumper, got to go and one.
Pocket foul, down to Ronald Lopez, and your second personal team for number 24 designation, July, for your Eagles, shooting wide.
Destiny Mason shooting the tail end of her and one here. Trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. That one rolls off the rim, rebounded by Tanner, and she will start the fast break for the Bobcats. Great steal from Ward. Ward, though, passes it right back to Howard. Howard loses it momentarily. Howard trying to get it back. Finally, the Eagles gain possession of the basketball. Almost spoke too soon. Williams corralled her own missed pass. The jumper off the mark. Rebounded by Clark. Pass intended for Howard was tipped out of bounds, and that will bring us to our first media timeout. We'll take it with them. Wake Tech up 12-6. Great shooting from the Eagles early in this one. We talked about early offense being a key. They've certainly done that so far in this one. Stay tuned for the rest of the first quarter after this quick break. Welcome back here to the Scott Wake Northern Gymnasium here in the North Campus, as that's a 2 for Hawes from the baseline to cut into the deficit. Wake Tech leads 12-8 after the jumper from Hawes out of the media timeout. Williams into Carroll. Carroll has 3 gray jerseys around her. Wisely passes it out. Mason steps into a long 2. No good. Rebound, and we have the basketball going to the Bobcats. Journey Conley back in the game for the Bobcats. For the Hawes. Hawes kick out the 3. Yes! That Davis from the corner. Kayla Williams in the game. She's wearing number 30 today. She usually wears number 14. Other number change, Jakaya Mangum is wearing 35 instead of 32 for the Eagles. The foul goes against Asante Porter.
Number 30, Kayla Williams, to the line.
Asante Porter with the foul. Williams at the line. Williams short on the first free throw. Short on both free throws, but the rebound goes to Carroll momentarily. Don't have a jump ball. Great play from her. Her putback, no good. We have a foul on the floor. Kayla Williams committing her first foul of the game, third on the team, and the Bobcats will get the basketball. Porter. The jumper is good, and Davis is having a great start to this game for the Bobcats. Desiree Davis is the 6-foot freshman forward. Another steal and another basket for the Bobcats. That one courtesy of Malia Haney. Malaya Hines in the basketball game for the first time for your Eagles. Ward has it at the top of the key, had it taken away. Ball on the floor. The pass, and that's going to be a trip against Hines. Not really too much she can do about that. Just kind of got tangled up behind, so will commit her first foul. Fourth of the quarter against the Eagles. It'll be Davis to inbound it to Haney. Haney over to Hawes. Tajay Hawes. Back to Porter. To Haney. That's tipped, and they're going to get a foul on Carroll.
Eagles foul is on number 11, Shara Carroll. That's her first personal team. The Bobcats are now in the bonus.
$15 to 12, East Georgia State. Now 16 to 12. They've taken a lead after being down 12 to 6 early in the first quarter. First free throw is good. Second free throw doesn't count. Lane violation on 32. That was Conley taking 2 free throws. Made them both, but only one counted after the lane violation. So 16 to 12, the score stays where it's at. Travel against Mason. Another turnover for the Eagles. Just can't have the self-inflicted wounds, especially when you're playing a good team like East Georgia State. Pass in, the shot missed from Conley. Rebounded by Ward, and the Eagles take it the other way. Mason thought about a 3. Drives in instead with the easy layup. Misses that one short. Gets their own rebound back. Fighting for the basketball. Gets it, puts it up, misses. Puts it up. Third time's the charm, and one for Mason. Great persistence from Destiny Mason. She would not be denied a basket. She will go to the free throw line for an attempt at 3 in one possession.
Number 24, Destiny Mason.
Mason off with the free throw. Carroll got the rebound, put it up, but put it above the basket and out of bounds. Sub Locklear back in the game as Carroll will take a break. Good minutes from her. Back into the game for the Bobcats is Hannah Howard. Haney over to Porter. Porter to Haney, swings it to Hawes. Hawes back to Howard. Howard's pass intercepted by Ward. Ward, a defensive presence in this game so far for Wake Tech. Her pass, though, stolen away, and we got a jump ball. That was Howard and Ward tangled up for possession. 16-14, East Georgia State leads Wake Tech with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in this first quarter. Taking it inside, Davis up and in. Desiree Davis is on fire here for the Bobcats. She makes the turnaround jumper and will have one more at the free throw line. She has single-handedly flipped the score here in this one with at least 6 points, now maybe 7 for her. Not official stats, don't have those. Misses the free throw. Mason on the rebound for the Eagles. Hines the other way. Hines, easy layup, yes. The layup from Porter fouled in the process of driving the lane. Number 30, Kayla Williams, just picked up her third personal, so she's going to take a seat. We'll see how much playing time she gets in the second quarter, given the 3 fouls. Porter misses the first. Again, the Bobcats 3-2 overall this season. Wake Tech 1-4. Free throw didn't go. Rebounded by Unique Cook. Cook to Hines. Hines back to Locklear to Mason. Mason steps into a 3. Blocked. Great block from Tajay Hawes. But we're going to get a foul against the Bobcats after the block. And it'll be Eagles basketball to inbound in from the baseline. Locklear into Ward. Ward sidestepping, floater. Just off the rim, rebounded by Hawes. Hawes over to Davis for 3. Almost got another, but that one rattled out. Locklear. Cross court pass to Ward. Ward steps into a triple, doesn't get it. Rebounded by Porter. Porter to Howard. Howard blocked. Howard got the ball back. And now they'll reset. You see Malia Haney. Malia Haney has it. With 13 on the shot clock. The 3. Bank is open for Hawes. Ward steps into it, blocked by Davis. Another block by Davis. That one not clean enough, and that's going to be a foul against Desiree Davis. East Georgia State leading by 5, 21-16 with 39.1 left to go in this first quarter. Again, the final game of the Eagles Veterans Classic. We thank all of those who serve our country, have served our country, and are serving our country as we celebrate Veterans Day with the Eagles Veterans Classic. And that free throw off the mark for Ward. Ward has made an impact on both sides of the ball so far for Wake Tech. She's been their best player in the first quarter as she makes a second free throw. Deficit only 4, 21-17 with 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Porter. The 3. Yes! Nothing but nylon for Haney. Pass off the mark, out of bounds. Turnover, Wake Tech. Feel like possession is half the battle in this game from both sides. A lot of turnovers early. The pass into Williams. Got to go, Williams. Blocked. Great block from Imari Benton. Again, the basketball is on the floor. We have a foul. We're going to call the foul against Williams. 2 shots coming for Malia Haney.
The Bobcats are in bonus number 32. to the line, shooting 2.
Bobcats in the bonus. Haney to shoot 2 with 10 seconds left in this first quarter. Wake Tech will have one more possession at most. Haney true on the first free throw, extending the lead to 8. She has a chance to get it to 9. Haney, good on both free throw attempts. Lead is 9, 26-17, with 9 seconds to go in this first quarter. Williams, 6, 5 up to Locklear, 4, 3 over to Ward, picked off by Hawes, and that'll end the quarter. After one, our score, East Georgia State College 26, Wake Tech 17. Wake Tech got out to a quick 12-6 advantage in this one. And then after that, Desiree Davis got into the game, made a lot of good baskets, and that's kind of where we stand. So 26-17, East Georgia State leads Wake Tech. We'll be right back with the second quarter after. Welcome back here to Scott Northern Gymnasium of Wake Tech, your Wake Tech Eagles. Quick moment to appreciate this stadium. Like, this gym is really well done for the community college level. You have the logoing up top. You have the locker rooms up top as well with the glass where players can stand and watch. There's good seating, great concessions, great logo. I think the Eagles logo is very underrated. Should be given more praise. Inside, the shot from Benton doesn't go. Again, our score 26-17, East Georgia State College leading Wake Tech. Cook at the baseline. Cook driving and was bumped out of bounds, so it'll be a foul against Benton.
Bobcats foul is on number 33, Amari Benton. That is her first personal, team first.
Amari Benton picks up her first personal. The three, no good from Ward. Rebounded by Naomi Burke, who's in the game for the first time for the Bobcats. Burke over to Hawes. Hawes traveled with it. You know, if the Eagles' goal is to stop Hawes, they've done a good job so far, but they didn't really count the fact that Davis is having a great game for the Bobcats. On the other side, Wake Tech shooting has kind of gone cold, and turnovers hurt them. Locklear for two. Short. Rebounded by Benton. Benton to Haney. Haney's pass off the shins of Burke. Jump ball, and Wake Tech will get the possession. (26-17), East Georgia State leads Wake Tech. You see Malaya Hines with the basketball up top. Hines dribbled it out of bounds. Destiny Mason back in the game after a breather. Unique Cook with great minutes will go take a rest. It is Haney. Haney to Hawes. Burke thought about a shot, almost lost the ball. It's corralled by Hawes. Hawes down low, up and in, easy basket for Benton. Williams. Williams to Locklear. Locklear at the baseline. Locklear dribbling past one defender, fell and lost the ball. Turnover, but on the other end, it's going to be a turnover against the Bobcats. So at the end of the day, that just erases into an Eagles basketball. 2 turnovers, 1 each side, Eagles basketball. 28-17, 7:57 left in the second quarter. East Georgia State College leads your Wake Tech Eagles by 11. Nashia Williams. Nashia Williams trying to use a screen from Mason. Mason will get called for the illegal screen. And another foul turns into another turnover. Leah Haney. Haney to Hawes. Hawes back to Haney. The shot off the mark. That was Benton. Rebound. Goes, but the steal from Hines for the Eagles. Hines going all the way up and in. Great individual play from Malaya Hines. Gonna get it into Howard. Howard up and in. Excuse me, that was Benton up and in for the 2. On the other end, it's Ward who steps into a teardrop jumper. Didn't get it to go, but got her on rebound. Ward to Hines. Hines missed that one short off the window. Rebounded by Benton. The floater doesn't roll in, but the rebound from Burke. Her putback doesn't go. Locklear has the basketball and will just hold it. And we get a timeout from head coach Alonzo Lunsford. We will go to our media timeout. The score, East Georgia State College 30, Wake Tech 19. We'll be back with the latter stages of the second quarter after this. Stay tuned. Welcome back here to our final game of the Eagles Veterans Classic between Wake Tech and East Georgia State College. You see Ward go up with the teardrop and she got it to go. The floater is good. Hawes. Over to Haney. Haney back to Hawes. Hawes gets it to Collins. Collins back down low and an easy 2-point basket for Benton. 32-21, 6 minutes and counting to go in this one. The handoff not delivered well, and it's turnover, easy basket for Haney. Great play and steal by Tajay Hawes. Back the other way is Ward for the Eagles. Her jumper doesn't go. Rebound, Williams, basket, yes. Hawes has Howard to her right. Fakes the screen, passes in, loses the basketball. That's taken away by Kayla Williams. Good steal from her. Kayla Williams steps into a three. Missed that one off the glass. Rebounded by Collins. Collins taking it the other way. Stopping, nice pass in, and too many steps. Oh, foul. We got a foul, good call. From here, it looked like Benton traveled, but foul, but that one goes against number 30, Kayla Williams, which is not a good foul to pick up because that is her fourth personal, so she will take a seat on the bench and bring in Ashira Carroll, who will likely get many more minutes in this game because of the foul trouble to Kayla Williams. Malaya Hines also back on the bench. The pass in, the shot, no good. That was Collins. Rebound by Collins. Momentarily, it goes off of an Eagles foot, and it will be East Georgia State's basketball. 34-23, 4:45 left in the second quarter. Again, I'm Jonathan Hudson. Glad to bring you today's broadcast and the final game of the Eagles Veterans Classic. Layup off the window, missed it strong. That was Hawes, but the putback goes. Williams at the top of the key for Wake Tech. Williams tried to go behind the back, had the ball end up behind her back, fell on it, and that will be a turnover. Hines back in the game for Wake Tech. Bobcats basketball, they're up by 13. Turnovers have plagued Wake Tech so far in this one yet again. The straightaway jumper off the mark from Benton. Rebounded by Hines, and the Eagles take it the other way. Hines had it stolen away. A great steal from Howard. Howard back the other way, and the layup is good. Great individual play by Hannah Howard for 2 points. Another steal attempt. And the steal is successful. It's Malia Haney with the easy layup. Yes, the scoreboard getting out of hand here early in this one, 40-23. Bobcats lead, and it's just their defense. They went for 2 steals there. They got both steals, and they got 4 points out of it. And it's a quick 4 points, and that will invoke the 30-second timeout called by head coach Alonzo Lunsford. Again, in the meeting last time against these teams last November, Christina Collins led the Bobcats with 16 points. And for these teams, through their first 4 games, the Eagles are averaging 59.5 points per game and shooting 29.7% from the field, while the Bobcats are averaging 70.3 points per game and shooting 49.7% from the field. So those are your numbers for the first 4 games for both teams coming into this one. Our score, 40-23 in favor of East Georgia State College with 3:33 left in the second quarter. Hines, down low to Ward, back to Hines. Hines steps into a triple, splash! Hawes being guarded by Cook. Cook, great defense. Hawes back over to Collins. Collins, spin move. Collins elevate, jumper off balance. Missed it off the back iron. Rebounded by Zariah McCord, who's in the game for the first time. McCord gets it to Hines. Hines over to Ward. Ward for the triple. Too strong. Rebounded by Carroll. Carroll was fouled. It'll be on the floor against Tajay Hawes. Hawes picks up the foul.
It is your second personal team second.
McCord to inbound it. McCord to Cook. Cook, quick jumper. Short off the rim. Rebound. Now it's Hawes the other way. Easy layup. Got it to go again. The layups are hurting the Eagles. And they're, for the Bobcats, they will take layups like that all game long. Carroll to Hines. Hines steps into a jumper. Had it partially blocked. Out of bounds. And they're going to say Eagles basketball. It was partially blocked, tipped on the way up. 2:21 to go, second quarter, 42-26. Bobcats lead. Shout out to Rick, Wake Tech's photographer. Got to talk to him before yesterday's game. Really nice individual. I always love the photographer. It's something I wish I could learn to do. I guess I still have time to do that. Just haven't done it yet. Carroll missed both attempts at a jumper. In close. The pass picked off by Hines. Hines making an NFL-worthy play. And then another NFL-worthy play as the collision from Haney and Hines. Hines will get up and shake it off. They're going to call it on Hines. It's always an unfortunate foul when you both collide and it's against you and you get shaken up. Leanna Minus in the game for the Bobcats. She is a 5'6" sophomore guard from Auburn, Georgia. Again, the East Georgia State College Bobcats are out of Swainsboro, Georgia. If you're in the Swainsboro area looking for a college, consider East Georgia. Wow, what a block from Cook. Cook denied the layup attempt from Hannah Howard. She said, get that out of there. Michaela Tanner back in the game for the Bobcats as well. Tanner to Hayes, over to Minus. Minus to Tanner. Back to Howard. Howard in, too strong, up and off the window. Rebounded by Carroll. Carroll gets it to Hines. Hines pushing the pace of the layup, no good. Off the bottom of the rim. Rebounded by Minus. Good rebound from her. Looks like she might have took a tumble, but she's up. On the other end, 2 attempts at a basket don't go for Davis. Desiree Davis, and now for the Eagles, Hines will slow it down. Hines to Ward. Over to Cook at the top of the key. Cook back to Hines. Hines stepping into the jumper. Missed it left side. Baseball pass. Picked off by Hines. Hines pass to Amari Benton, so turnover again for the Eagles. We have a minute left in the second quarter. Score 42-26 in favor of the Bobcats. Tanner driving, kicking it. Benton for the 2, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Carroll. 46 seconds left. Hines brings it up the floor. Hines to Ward, back to Hines. Ward with 15 the shot clock. Ward will take a 3. Missed that one. Rebounded by Hawes. Hawes has Minus on the left. Minus up and will be fouled with 24.9 to go. Minus will go to the free throw line. Leanna Minus with a great transition play. She was able to keep pace, get the basketball, and go up with it strong, drawing the foul. Minus true on the first free throw. No negativity about that one. minus all positives at the line if she makes both. Cook inbounding it to Ward with 22 seconds left until we reach halftime. Ward's pass stolen away. That is Howard. Hannah Howard all the way up. Not in. Rebounded by Ward, and they're going to get a foul against Howard.
Bobcats foul number 13, Hannah Howard. That is her first personal.
Team's third foul of the quarter. 11 seconds to go until we reach the end of the second quarter. Hines back to Ward. Ward with 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Ward 3, 2. Ward lost the basketball. Turnover, Eagles. 3.1 seconds. They get it into Tanner. Tanner with the 3 of the buzzer. Short. Off the front iron. So
the East Georgia State College Bobcats 44, your Wake Eagles 26.
Score at the half, 44-26 in favor of East Georgia State over your Wake Tech Eagles. It's just been turnovers. Like, I don't like talking about it. I don't like seeing the turnovers. I want to see Wake Tech figure it out, but it's just been the turnovers. The turnovers have hurt them, especially in that second quarter. The first quarter they had it. They were making shots through the first 5 minutes, and they had the 12-6 lead. Then you get Desiree Davis catching fire for the Bobcats and single-handedly getting it back to about 16-12 to give East Georgia State the lead. And then the second quarter turnovers and just easy fast break layups for the Bobcats bring us to our scoreline here, 44-26 at the half. So we have about 14 minutes and 17 seconds to go at this halftime break. Everyone go get a sip of your favorite drink, your favorite snack, take a 14-minute break. We'll be right back with the third quarter at the conclusion of halftime. Again, our score 44 East Georgia State College, 26 Wake Tech. Stay tuned. Welcome back here to Scott Northern Wake Gymnasium for the start of the third quarter between your Wake Tech Eagles and East Georgia State College Bobcats. I'm Jonathan Hudson. Glad to bring you today's broadcast. The Bobcats have a 44-26 advantage. Headed into this third quarter. Again, the scorebug says fourth quarter, but it is the third quarter. I can assure you of that. We just ended halftime. We have some halftime stats for you for the Eagles. Destiny Mason scored 6 points. Evie Ward had a team high 9 points in the first half, and Malaya Hines had 7 points in the first half. For the Bobcats, Davis had 9 points and 1 3. As Ward's going to go up, and she traveled with it. Desiree Davis had 9 points with a 3. Imari Benton had 8 points, and Malia Haney, had 9 points with a 3 as well. And the biggest stat in that first half, as we get a straightaway 3 that doesn't go from Haney, the rebound doesn't go. Another rebound, and Davis will go to the line. But the biggest stat in that half was that the Bobcats had 13 steals. That's the biggest difference, the 13 steals and the turnovers in those first two quarters. But again, 44-26, Davis at the line shooting 2. East Georgia State ahead. And Davis will increase the lead. Davis makes them both. Williams double teamed. Williams gets it out of the double team, gets it to Cook, but Cook was fouled.
Bobcat foul is on number 25, Jeremy Conley. That's her first personal, team first.
Jeremy Conley picks up her first personal, team's first of the quarter. It will be Ward with the basketball. Ward over to Dabick. Dabick for 3, no. Rebounded by Locklear. Locklear with a strong finish. Great follow-up play there from Tanzania Locklear to get Wake Tech their first points of the third quarter. The 3, no good, off the mark from Porter. Porter, another turnover against Wake Tech, and we're going to have a timeout called by head coach John Hines to maintain possession as both teams were falling on the floor. They were going to get the jump ball. It'll be a 30-second timeout that goes into immediate timeout. So we will take the timeout with them. The score, East Georgia State 46, Wake Tech 28. Early stages, third quarter. Stay tuned. Welcome back here where the score is 46-28. East Georgia State leads Wake Tech. Early stages of this quarter. Wake Tech gets it in. The 3 doesn't go. That was Hawes. Now the break. It's Locklear. Locklear just couldn't corral the basketball after the pass on the fast break. So possession will go to the Bobcats. The Bobcats get in. Haney. Haney, who scored 9 points in that first half. Haney to Hawes. Hawes into Davis. Davis almost lost it. And get it back to Haney. Haney to Hawes. Hawes pops up. Jumper. Couldn't get it to go. Both teammates fighting for it. Out of bounds. A little bit of miscommunication there for the Bobcats. Leads to the turnover. Williams with speed. Williams picked it up. Double dribble. She wanted the long pass, but she just thought about it, had it, and then didn't make the pass and kept dribbling. So
Worry about the dubs, worry about cutting the score down. That's it. Worry about cutting the score down.
Hawes dribbles, slips, turnover. Stolen by Ward. Ward taking it the other way. Ward has Dobick. Dobick for the easy layup. She got it. And Dobick for two. That was 16-point advantage for the Bobcats. Good defense from Williams. They get it inside. The layup doesn't go. That was Conley, but Conley would go to the line for two.
Eagles foul is on number 25.
Foul on Locklear.
Team second.
Second team foul of the quarter. Hannah Howard checks in for Desiree Davis. As Journey Conley will take two free throws. She makes the first. She makes the second to extend the Bobcats lead to 18. 48-30, 7:36 left in this third quarter. Ward to Locklear. Locklear with pace. Locklear. Dobick. Dobick to Locklear. Locklear for the triple. Short. Rebounded by Cook. Cook down to Locklear. Locklear back out to Ward. Ward picked up her dribble. Trying to find a teammate. Lofts it high to Cook. Cook in and she will be fouled. Good play by Cook.
Bobcats fouls on number 0, Nala Copeland. That's their third personal, team second of the third quarter. Number 4, Yanni Cook to the line for your Eagles shooting two.
Martina Hinton was momentarily in the game for the Bobcats. Cook to shoot two. Cook makes the first. Cook bangs home the second. Two good free throws from Cook. Haney. Haney using a screen. Haney driving all the way up and off the window and in. Great basket from Haney. Locklear to Dobick. Dobick to Ward. Ward steps into a three, had it blocked. Cook got the loose ball, another block. Now Williams for the two. No, too strong. Williams chasing her own rebound. Bobcats corral it and take it the other way. Malia Haney. Haney to Hawes. Haney with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Haney kicks it to Hawes for the triple. Got it to go. Dobick gets it over to Locklear. Locklear stuffed in the turnover. Taken away by Benton. The three on the other end is Hawes. She couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Ward. Ward will push it to Locklear. Locklear falling, taking a hard tumble, but will be fouled.
Bobcat fouls on number 33, Amari Benton. That is his second personal, team third.
33, Amari Benton picks up her second foul, team's third of the quarter.
Number 25, Anthony Locklear to the line for your Eagles, shooting 2.
Locklear goes to the line for 2 free throws. 53-32, East Georgia State leads Wake Tech. Locklear good on the first attempt from the charity stripe. Locklear rolls the second one in and out. Rebounded by Benton. Haney dribbling, kicking the three. Yes, finally. Hawes gets it to go. Ward high pass to Dobick. Dobick double team. Dobick loses the ball. Another steal. And an easy basket for Asante Porter. Locklear. Locklear to Dobick. Dobick over to Ward for the 2. Ward misses everything. Rebounded by Cook. Cook going strong up with it. Ward going back up with it. Ward again. Ward third time's the charm. No. Rebound, and we got a foul on the floor. Hawes picks up a foul against the Bobcats. So Wake Tech will get the basketball at the baseline. Hannah Jerkins in the game for your Eagles. Dobick lets the 3 go. Misses short. Porter goes. Porter up in, and that's going to be a foul. And the basket. So Hannah Howard with a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play.
Eagles fouls on number 5, Hannah Dobick. That is her first personal. Third.
Hannah Dobick gets the foul. Will go to immediate timeout. And then out of that timeout, it will be a one-shot free throw for Hannah Howard. So stay tuned for the free throw from Howard. It's 60-33. East Georgia State leads Wake Tech 4:56 left in this third quarter. We'll be right back with the free throw. Welcome back here where the score is East Georgia State College 60, Wake Tech 33. We have one free throw for Howard out of the media timeout. She rattles it home for the three-point play. Ward double teamed immediately, gets it to Williams. Williams over to Jerkins. Jerkins down low, and a nice layup goes for Cook. Haney dribbled into her own teammate, but somehow kept her dribble. The 3 doesn't go for Hawes. Rebounded by Ward, and she will take it the other way for Wake Tech momentarily. The foul, or rather the turnover against Wake Tech. And we're going to get a foul in the basket from Malia Haney. A lot of chaos there, but Haney was able to maintain some calmness and make a nice layup through the contact.
Number 32.
As Haney makes a free throw. 64-35, East Georgia State leads. Ward gets it into Williams. Bobcats pressing. Cook gets it past half court. Cook double teamed and fouled.
Bobcat fouls on number 33, Amari Benton. That's his third personal, team fifth.
Amari Benton picks up her third personal and the team's fifth, so that puts Wake Tech in the double bonus. Two shots for Unique Cook. Cook banks the first home. Cook misses the second. Rebounded by Howard. Howard to Hawes. Hawes back over to Porter. Porter going in, had taken away a great steal from Williams. Williams the other way for the Eagles. 4 white jerseys in the vicinity. Williams takes it all the way. Teardrop too strong. Rebound by Hawes for the Bobcats. She will move it into their end of the floor and toss it to Collins. Collins to Hawes. Hawes in the jumper. Missed everything. That was Howard. Out of bounds. Wake Tech basketball. Substitution coming in for the Bobcats. It's Nahala Clark, the 5'7" sophomore guard from Sunrise, Florida, in the game. Ward to Dobick. Dobick to Cook. Cook back to Ward. Ward swings it to Williams. He swings it to Jerkins. Back to Williams. Williams at the top of the key with 12 left on the shot clock. To Cook. Cook with 8 on the shot clock. Over to Ward with 5. Ward needs to go. She does. The layup doesn't go in off the rim. Jerkins. And that's going to be, we're going to have a whistle to reset the shot clock because the initial basket did hit the rim, or the initial attempt did hit the rim. 20 seconds on the shot clock. We got a minus back in the game for the Bobcats. Dobick to inbound it for your Eagles. 64-36, approaching 3 minutes to go in this third quarter of the final game of the Eagles Veteran Classic here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Dobick at the baseline. Dobick elevates her jumper, doesn't go. Jump ball, great defense from Hannah Jerkins. Bobcats keep possession. Make it inside to Minus. Minus with the pass in and the nice layup. That is Brooklyn Scruggs with 2 points. She's a 5'10" sophomore forward from Decatur, Georgia, and she's now on the score sheet for today. Dobbins for the triple splash. Dobick with the 3. Almost a steal from Williams. Correction there, Dobick, not Dobbins. I don't know where I was at there. That's my bad. Nashia Williams picks up her second foul. Team's 5th. Collins will shoot 2 free throws. Hines back in the game to give Williams a breather for the Eagles. First free throw goes. Still, I mean, there's still a ton of time in this game. The scoreline's not where you want it to be if you're the Eagles, But there's still a lot of time. Anything can happen. Jerkins to Dobik. Dobik back to Hines for the three. Got it. Now the crowd trying to get back into this one for the Eagles. Christina Collins to Hawes. Hawes driving, kicking. Minus with the basketball. Minus double dribble. That's a turnover against the Bobcats. And another empty trip. Hines. Hines thinking about a screen, but picked up her dribble. Steal by Minus. Minus gets it to Hawes. Hawes steps into the layup and one. Hawes with two. We'll get a chance at three.
Eagles fouls number 23, Malaya Hines. That's her third personal.
Malaya Hines picks up her third. Hawes at the free throw line. Shooting one after the made layup through contact. 1:29 to go in this third quarter. Hawes misses. It goes out of bounds off of Minus. Eagles basketball. Bobcats averaging 70.3 points per game through their first 4 games. They're just about at that average now. Need 2 more points to hit that average. Ward up and off the window. Yes. Scrubs back up top to Howard. Howard hand off to Collins. Collins for the triple. No good. It goes off of Minus and out of bounds. 2 empty trips for the Bobcats. A successful trip down the floor for Wake Tech. Can they do it again? Hines at the top of the key, being guarded by Minus. Hines, teardrop, floater, couldn't get it to go. Minus rebound, quick outlet pass to Howard. Howard gets the layup to go. Great pass there from Minus. The outlet pass was successful. Ward, sworn by 4 gray jerseys, and she will draw the foul. Evie Ward draws the foul. It'll be on the 2 shots for Ward.
Number 3, Ward to the line for your Eagles. Shooting 2.
Number 30, Kayla Williams, the freshman forward in the game with 4 fouls. 22.4 seconds left in the third quarter as Ward makes the first free throw. A lot can happen in the last quarter, but as it stands, Ward is the best player so far this afternoon for the Eagles. Ward makes them both. 21 seconds, 71-46, East Georgia State leads. Collins over to Minus. Minus to Hawes. Hawes dribbles in. Hawes, easy reverse layup, got it to go. 2-1. The shot of the buzzer doesn't go from Ward, and that'll be it for the quarter. Eagles with a little bit of a push, but East Georgia State pushing back, and they have a comfortable lead. 73-46 in favor of East Georgia State going into the final frame of this one. Stay tuned for the fourth quarter after this. Welcome back here as they're just about set to get started with the fourth quarter. East Georgia State College up big against Wake Tech Community College.
Your Eagles will start off with the to start the fourth quarter.
Eagles have the ball to start the fourth. The jumper from Jerkins doesn't go. Deflected on the way. Back the other way, and a nice, easy reverse layup for Howard. He gets that to go. 75-46. If you're Wake Tech, you just want to try to win this score. It's really, if I'm a coach, that's what I'm telling my players. Let's buckle down. Let's win this quarter and take that momentum into the next game. Ward goes up with it and will be fouled.
Bobcat fouls number 32, Malia Hayes. That is her first personal team first.
Foul on Haney, her first, team's first for the quarter. Evie Ward at the charity stripe with 2 attempts. Ward makes the first. Makes them both. Evie Ward having herself a game here this afternoon for the Eagles. Collins handed it off to Haney. Haney drives. Haney puts it up. Haney met at the rim by Hannah Jerkins, and that will be a foul against Jerkins.
That's her first personal. First.
2 shots for Haney. Again, the Eagles will stay at home. Their homestand continues into December. They play on the South Campus, though, next week for 2 games. A Wednesday, Saturday scenario for your Eagles. As the second free throw rattles out, Jerkins got the rebound but passed it away, and we have a travel against Howard. So turnover. The sub will come in, it will be Cook. Cook checks in for Hannah Jerkins. We haven't seen Mason back in this game, and she is on the bench with an overshirt. So I wonder what happened there. I'm not going to speculate, but I will hope that Destiny Mason is okay for sure. And we hopefully will see her next week in next week's game. But that is a storyline. One of your best players on the bench with the overshirt on. Hines steps into a jumper, misses it long. Rebounded by Collins. Collins over to Tanner. Tanner. 76-48, East Georgia State leads Wake Tech. Fourth quarter, 8.5 to go. Howard into Minus acrobatic pirouette, but she couldn't get it to go. Good block from Ward. Ward the other way, loses it. Dobik corrals it. Dobik too many steps, and she traveled. Nashia Williams back into the game for Wake Tech. Tanner to Collins. Collins over to Minus. Back to Howard. Collins with the straightaway 3. Hit the bottom of the net and went out of bounds. We have subs for the Bobcats. Davis back in the game, as well as Naomi Burke. And Mari Benton back in the game for the Eagles, number 33. Janiyah Mangum in the game for the first time. Let's see if the Eagles can get the basketball to Janiyah Mangum. Cook over to Ward. Lost it. Steal by Tanner. Tanner driving all the way. Nice pass up. The shot didn't go. That was Burke. Transition the other way. Ward with the easy two. 76-50. 7:22 and counting. Davis at the top of the key. Davis long pass to Burke. Burke long three. Got it. Williams with a spin move going all the way to the basket. Had it stripped away last second by Burke. Possession stays with the Eagles. A little bit of frustration from Williams after that. The pass inside immediately stolen by Desiree. Tanner the other way. Tanner up. The basket is good. That is Benton with a nice layup. 81-50. Williams looking for a screen. Gets it from Janiyah Mangum. Kick to Dobick. Dobick for the triple. It rattles out. Williams. Williams to get into Mangum. Mangum's pass off the mark. There'll be a steal. A little and a layup from Tanner to add to the lead. Again, just I don't like harping on it, but the turnovers have hurt the Eagles. To their credit, there have been less turnovers this quarter than the previous quarters. So the halftime adjustment, you can argue it was made.
That is the fourth personal team, third in the fourth quarter. Number 40, Cook to the line for York Eagles shooting two.
Cook draws the foul and will shoot two at the line with 6:05 to go in this final frame. Cook misses that one. Cook misses them both. That last one hit about every part of the rim before bouncing out. The pass to Davis too strong. The connection was Burke to Davis. Burke too much pepper on the pass, and it will result in a turnover. Janiyah Mangum to inbound it for the Eagles to Williams. Janiyah Mangum, a freshman center from Apex, North Carolina. She's 5'10". Cook has it. Cook to Dobick. Dobick over to Williams. Williams traveled with it. Turnover.
Eagles number 0, Zariah McCord.
Zariah McCord in the game for the Eagles. You see Tanner bringing the ball up. McCord with some good defense. Cook also. Tanner finds some space, elevates for the jumper. It rolls off the rim. Rebound by Mangum. Great rebound from Janiyah Mangum, and that springs the outlet for the easy layup for Cook. As the Eagles crest 50 of the scoreboard. 83-52, East Georgia State leads. The triple off the mark from Burke. Rebound, no good, and the putback by Conley didn't go. It rolls out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Bobcats. 5:02 remaining in the final frame. Bobcats basketball. We have a sub. Williams back in the game with 4 fouls. Cook will take a breather, maybe the last time she's in the game of the day, depending on what the coach wants to see out of his players. Conley Conley guarded 3 seconds, or 3 seconds in the key against the Bobcats. Eagles will have the basketball out of the media timeout. Our score at the media timeout: East Georgia State 83, Wake Tech 52 with 4:57 left to go in the frame. Stay tuned for the final 4:57 in this one. Welcome back here to the Scott Northern Gym on the North Campus of Wake Tech Community College, where Wake Tech is wrapping up the Veterans Eagle Classic here in Raleigh with the final game. Janiyah Mangum elevates for the 2, gets it to go. Janiyah Mangum with a basket. Great shot from Mangum. McCord. Now Mangum guarding Davis. Tough task. Davis spins. Mangum reaches. It'll be a foul.
Eagles fouls on number 33, Janiyah Mangum. That is her first personal, team second.
First personal against Mangum, team second. The pass in, batted away, out of bounds as Tanner got the ball but was out when she got it. We have a sub. It will be Hawes to check back in the game for the Bobcats. Porter and Hawes starters back in the game. 4:24 left to go in this one. 83-54. East Georgia State leads Wake Tech by 29. Ward driving, kicks it to Dobick, but we get a foul. If I'm East Georgia State, I'm not fouling right now. I worked in Georgia. I worked at Young Harris College. That's not an easy drive back home. I'm trying to not foul and get out of here with a W. But strong defense sometimes invokes fouling. Dobick for 3. No. Desiree for the 2, couldn't get it to go, rebounded. And a nice basket there for the Bobcats. Steal out of the inbound, that was Porter for 2. 4 points in a matter of 4 seconds for the Bobcats. They're at 87. You see Kayla Williams with it at the top of the key. She has 4 fouls. Williams driving, kicking it to Ward. Ward steps into a jumper off the left side of the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Bobcats. Hawes takes it the other way. Hawes had it knocked away by McCord. We get a substitution. It's Hines in for Ward.
In for your Eagles, number 23, Malaya Hines.
Malaya Hines in the game for Wake Tech. 87-54, 3.5 to go here in the final frame here on the North Campus of Wake Tech. Haw for the triple in the corner. Yes!
3-point basket by Dante Hines.
Pause with some noise in this fourth quarter. The 3 from Wake Tech doesn't go. Rebound and fought for. That is number 12, Soraya White in the game for for the Eagles, and they're going to call White on the foul as she got tangled up with the basketball and a Bobcat. Soraya White picks up a foul. Bobcats basketball. Porter. Ashanti Porter gets it inside. The easy layup is converted by Conley. 92 points. Dobik for the three. Yes! Dobik answers the layup with a three of her own. Anna Dobik, a hot shooting night for her in this second half. Three on the other end, too strong. Rebound and a foul by McCord. That will send Journey Conley to the line with 2:37 left in this one. Christina Collins checks back into the game for the Bobcats as Tajay Hawes will take a seat, possibly for the last time tonight. She had a really good game for East Georgia State College. As a free throw off the mark for Conley. Jakaya Mangum is going to check into the game for the Eagles. Second free throw goes for the Bobcats. Number 35, Jakaya Mangum, freshman center, 5'10" from Apex, North Carolina, in the game. And we got minus in the game for the Bobcats. Both coaches kind of emptying the bench in a way. McCord to Dobik. Dobik back to Williams. Williams to Hines. Hines driving, putting it up, and traveled with it. Turnover against Hines. 93-57, 2:24 left in this final frame. Again, the final game of the Eagles Veterans Classic here on the Wake Tech campus, featuring 4 teams, 4 games in 2 days. Big shout out to our table crew for doing good work all weekend. Jakaya Mangum draws the foul. And that's her first team's fifth. Sends Christina Collins to the line. The sophomore guard, 5'8" from Ringgold, Georgia. Rattles home her first free throw. Rattles home her second free throw. Dobik over to Williams. Williams pass to White. White up for the layup, and she's fouled by Davis. Soraya White will go to the line for 2. The fouling is interesting at this juncture in the game if you're East Georgia State. That's all I'll say on that one. A layup doesn't hurt you. And Davis will likely end her night as she checks out. Soraya White with 2 free throws. First one short. White couldn't get the last free throw to fall. The Bobcats take it the other way. Collins with the basketball. Collins to Porter. Porter sidestep Euro in and 1. And 1, and a good play from Porter. Ashanti Porter will go to the line for 1 free throw. East Georgia State approaching triple digits at 97 points. The free throw doesn't go, and the basket does. And it's like Wake Tech didn't understand that was an and 1. 1 free throw. No one moved for the white and blue. And that makes it 99 to 57 with 1:43 remaining. A tough game for Alonzo Lunsford's squad. A steal out of the inbound. The pass, though, from Minus off the mark. Another turnover. (99-57). The pass intended for Mangum ends up in the hands of Hines. Malaya Hines driving, had it blocked, but a foul will be called against Nahala Clark. Clark commits the foul. Hines to the line with 1.5 minutes to go in this one. Makes a free throw. Good shot from Hines. Second free throw off the mark, rebounded by Clark. Clark to Collins. Collins driving all the way, missed it. Rebound by White. We're going to get a foul against the Bobcats. Eagles will get the basketball. And the Eagles in the bonus, they will shoot 2.
Your Eagles are in the bonus, number 12, Soraya White to the line.
Soraya White to shoot a pair of free throws. White makes the first. Good free throw from her. White with the second free throw. White misses it off the rim. Ball on the floor. Everyone's going to fight for it. Let's get a jump ball. We will get a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Bobcats. Number 10, Shakira Jacobs in the game for Wake Tech. Porter inside the Minus. Kicked it back out. Porter driving, going up. We got a charge. Good charge drawn by Anadabik. With 57.4 left in this one. 99-59, East Georgia State leads. In a lopsided contest here in Raleigh. Jakaya Mangum has the basketball, dribbling around, gets it to Hines. Good handles from Jakaya Mangum. Soraya White with the layup, it doesn't go. Hines' layup doesn't go. White's layup doesn't go. Mangum's layup doesn't go. The Eagles cannot buy a basket with 30 seconds here in this one. Minus has the basketball. Minus picks up her dribble. Gets it to Collins for 3. Misses. Rebounded by White. White stepped out of bounds. Bobcats basketball, 19.6. Bobcats just seem to inbound it. They give the Porter for 3. Too strong. Rebound goes off of one player into Hines. Hines with the consolation layup. She gets it to go with 10.8. Gets Wake Tech to 60. And 4 seconds left in this one. 3, 2, 1. And doesn't go. Basket doesn't count. That's it. Our final score here, East Georgia State 99, Wake Tech 61. Again, it was the turnovers, self-inflicted wounds really hurt Wake Tech in that second quarter. They came out in the first 5 minutes and set the tone. Second quarter, too many turnovers. Desiree Davis took over the game in the late stages of the first quarter for East Georgia State for the Bobcats. And yeah, Benton Davis and Haney was really strong outings for East Georgia State, and for Wake Tech it was Mason Warden Hines with strong outings. So again, today's final score: East Georgia State College 99, Wake Tech Community College 61. With the win, the Bobcats improved to 4-2 overall, 0-0 in Georgia College Athletic Association play. Wake Tech falls to 1-5 overall, 0-2 in NJCAA Region 10 play. Again, for everyone here, I'm Jonathan Hudson saying good afternoon from Wake Tech Community College.